Welcome to the Late Show, everybody. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Happy Friday. They're already there. You know, thank God it's Friday. It is the end of another just jam-packed week in America. And really, all week, we've really only been talking about one story. It's the sad one at our southern border. But other things have happened in the last week. For instance, Robert Mueller is locking folks up. I'll catch you up. I'll catch you up on those stories and the latest in tonight's Russian Roundup.
Yeehaw.
Thank you, Vlad. First, there's trouble for former Trump campaign chairman and zombie Corleone, Paul Manafort, because last week a judge revoked Manafort's bail and sent him to jail to await trial. But he's got a strategy. He's going to find the meanest guy in the prison yard, walk right up to him, and help him run for president. All right? This is a big deal. This is a big deal. Manafort was Trump's campaign manager all the way to the convention. If these guys were any closer, they'd be wearing one long tie. Now, umbilical. It's umbilical. But now that his old campaign chairman and chief strategist is going to the big house, Trump remembers their relationship a little different.
Manafort has nothing to do with our campaign. You know, Paul Manafort worked for me for a very short period of time. He worked for me, what, for 49 days or something?
Or something? If something means 5 months. Paul Manafort, hardly knew him. Brought me coffee, ran my campaign for 150 days. What's his name again? Fat Manatee? But if he's found guilty, Manafort faces 305 years in prison. Really? Really? I don't know. No. I'm sorry. I think that's harsh. 305 years? I think by year 300, the guy has learned his lesson. But with that sort of jail sentence hanging over him, everyone is wondering how Manafort will hold up under questioning.
So to be clear, Mr. Trump has no financial relationships with any Russian oligarchs.
That's what he said. That's what I said. That's obviously what our position is.
Mr. President, run. And another Trump associate has admitted to collusion. This time it's Trump friend and bizarro Harry Potter, Roger Stone. Recently, Stone revealed a new contact with a Russian national during the 2016 campaign, bringing the new total to at least 11 Trump associates or campaign officials who have acknowledged interactions with the Russian. But hey, who's counting? Robert Mueller is. Last year... That's what we count over there. That's what he's got the...
Thousand numbers on there. Countdown.
Last year, Roger Stone had adamantly denied any Russia connection.
I've never been to Russia. I didn't talk to anybody who was identifiably Russian during the 2-year run-up to this campaign. I'm not sure I did previously either. I very definitely can't think of anybody who might have been a Russian without my knowledge. No, I think it's a canard.
It's a canard. To which I say, canarder, canarder, pants on farter. Don't know what that means, but that's what I say.
Yeah, boy.
Speaking of people who have met with Russians, there's a new profile of presidential son and guy counting how many times his father hugged him, Don Jr. And it gives us some new details about what's going on in Don Jr.'s strangely wet head. According to one source close to Don Jr., now that Mueller is looking into the infamous Trump Tower meeting, DJ TJ regrets taking the meeting. Does he regret it because he thinks he did something wrong? No. He regrets it because it ended up causing a situation that wasted a lot of time and money, which, coincidentally, is also the motto on the Trump family crest. And this is how the article sums up the essence of the man that Donald Trump Sr. calls what's his name. One source said that Don Jr., like seemingly everyone else in Trump's orbit, was uselessly trying to impress a man who can only be impressed by himself. He's hustling and trying to do what he can to contribute, but without knowing where the lines are. He's a sad and tragic figure. Oh. My heart goes out to that poor Russia-colluding, wife-cheating, conspiracy theory tweeting son of a billionaire. In the words of a great poet, wah, wah.